is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Thunderbirds and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Florida Gators offense will have the football first.
Great. So let's go. Ready? 180. 180. 180, go.
The run inside. It's Montgomery. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out wide, it's Mays. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. Enough to move the chains. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Montgomery. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Gators!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Now the Thunderbirds offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
Well, I think it's hard anytime you're a freshman quarterback trying to get acclimated to the speed of college football, especially this early in the year. But, David, things are going to go faster even today because of this secondary and because of all the playmakers they have on the back end. For this quarterback, he has got to be able to find his rhythm early.
Well, and I feel kind of sorry for him because the playbook's not even open to him yet, right? Like, this dude's a freshman. He's still learning and trying to see it at the same time where they're trying to give him more and more responsibility. Tremendous challenge today against the secondary. If you make a mistake, they're going to make you pay. So he's really got to be dialed in today.
Jackson will throw. Rush right in his face. Makes a man miss. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. The Thunderbirds have this offense rolling.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering...
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Dorsett. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And it's the Thunderbirds kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. This one's complete. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for threes a lot of times later in the game, you're regretting it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it, the opponent has to drive the entire field. I think you send a very clear message to your team as a head coach when you make that decision early. I'm going to be aggressive. I trust you guys. You're here to win this football game, and we're going to take our shots when we can.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Dawn. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Montgomery. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Clark. He's past the sticks. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Mays.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down to the air. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Mays. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Firing toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Personal foul.
They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Jackson gonna throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. From the gun, it's Montgomery. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Gators will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Motion from the back. Now on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Jackson will throw. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Quick give. It's Montgomery. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the returner will be knocked down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Trying to establish the run. Powers through the defender. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Shows him the stiff arm. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Thunderbirds are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Using his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Wilson open on the right side. Crosses the 30, he's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Caught. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna look downfield again. Back's got it on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Jackson will throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. Making his first move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. That's caught. It's Lloyd. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Turns up, it's Montgomery. Could not make his way to the corner. The Gators want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Throws for the tight end. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on fourth down. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air on second and short. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From deep, it's Jenkins. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson gonna throw it. Under pressure.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The give to the left side. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on third and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the return. And there he goes. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bold Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. And the Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating.
He's got it inside the 25. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. The Gators come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tough run here. It's Clark. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back gets to give. Driven back.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Thunderbirds getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. First down. To the ground. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Gators sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hits inside. It's Clark. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators! And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he intercepts it in their end zone. Touchdown, Gators. A pick 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Hand it to the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Look out! Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And it's the Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. Looking for room. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Foster. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And guys, it is so tough to overcome a penalty in this situation. Third and long coming up. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Montgomery. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Some misdirection with the counter. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Kennedy. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. Searching for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Running inside, it's Montgomery. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And it's the Thunderbirds can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Defense all over it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant.
Lets it fly. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still
going to take a shot at this DB. Upstairs, he's got it. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Breaks into, headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gator! Things a little more comfortable after that score, and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They're all over it. It's complete to the left. Got room at the 35. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the... And really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kennedy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be
a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush right in his face. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on. Catch inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Thunderbirds are flying down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finding some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. On the stop. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run it. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Gators in the hurry-up.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered.
Wide open on the right. The 20. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. Points on the scoreboard. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Looking for running room. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7. Second and long here. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting